Happy Tuesday. It's the Jam Nation podcast with Jonesy and Amanda. What up?
Well, I'll tell you what up. Smash Mouth singer Steve Harwell
Oh, it's sad.
passed away. We paid tribute to him in our usual way.
In the best way that we could.
Now, this morning I got emotional. I get emotional, as you know, at the drop of a hat, particularly if it involves my children. We were taking down the basketball hoop that's attached to the front of the house. I didn't want the hoop to go because it just said to me so plainly that our children don't live at home anymore. So anyway, we're going to be talking about that.
What about Nile Rodgers from Chic? He will be joining us. If you name a song, Nile Rodgers has pretty much had his fingerprints all over it.
What about Shut Up Your Face? Not sure about that
not
one.
so much.
Michael Hooper was a shock omission from the Rugby World Cup team from the Wallabies, about to start playing the World Cup in France. He's announced on our show he's going to be there, but in a different capacity.
What capacity will that be? Mushrooms have had a bad rap lately.
Do you think? People aren't buying mushrooms at the moment.
Yeah.
Their sales are down by 10%. We put mushrooms to the pub test.
Enjoy the podcast.
Everybody online.
Right now, by the miracle of recording, we had so many requests for them to do it again.
Mistress Amanda
Miss Keller. Amanda.
doesn't work alone.
Wow, this is fantastic.
Her friend is in a back room making the tools of the trade.
I've heard them describe him as a drunken idiot.
Sorry, I've been drinking beer.
The legendary pirate Jonesy and Amanda the actress.
Hello, Wiggles. Congratulations, Mandy.
We're on the radio right now.
Jonesy and Amanda, you're doing a great job.
You have no empathy for anyone but yourself, you giant tool.
Now's the time to hear good radio.
Sorry, a bit of a tongue twist there.
Jonesy and Amanda are here.
It's showtime, a-holes. We're on the air.
Hello there, Amanda. How are you?
I'm well, and how are you going?
I am well.
Your finger's looking like something's happened.
I had a bit of a wrestling match with my garbage disposal last night. Cleaned up the kitchen.
No, I'm not a fan of the garbage
come
disposal.
on, they're great.
The idea of something in your kitchen that can grind up bones alarms me.
This thing is great. This thing will take a chicken carcass.
Yeah,
I
well,
love it.
That
It's the incinerator. Very, very good. And last night the dinner had been packed away and the last bits of the kitchen were clean. I just was going to get rid of
everything.
some detritus. And I all went down there and all of a sudden my garbage disposal not working. Like it's the motor is whirring, but the blades aren't a-munching.
Is that a euphemism for how your brain works?
The blades weren't a-munching.
There was whirring, but nothing was happening.
So I pulled out the little guard and I had a look in there and there was full of stuff.
Did you have to scoop it all
I'm
out?
scooping the stuff out and I still couldn't get it to, it was seized. Something was blocking it up. And then it was that point. I thought, I've got to actually pull this thing apart and bring it out.
Did you have to do it last
8
night?
o'clock at night, yeah. Because it wouldn't get done. I'm the man. It stops at me.
What
no one
I
else
would
is
have
going to get it done.
What I would have done is just scoop all the mank out and put it in a bin into the Fogo. Do you have Fogo?
Yeah, I don't like those Fogos. You get all those little insects around it.
Well, you're actually supposed to tie it up and take it out more often, maybe.
Yeah. I'll get a Fogo when they get Fogo in our area.
Oh, I see. But I would have scooped it all out and dealt with that and then thought that incinerator job is for another time.
Yeah. Anyway, I pulled it apart. I got it out.
Did it all last night?
Did it all last night. I had to take it into the laundry to get on the smell. Oh, my God.
I love this. What does it smell of?
The smell is so bad.
Dead flowers or what is it?
Just imagine the worst smell in the world and multiply it by 5.
Oh.
So I tipped it all into the laundry sink. And got the, and then found it was a lamb shank bone. A fine lamb shank bone had wedged between the...
Just last night?
Agitator. No, probably from a few weeks ago.
So you've got old stinky stinks in there.
The thing is you can't run them dry. Don't run your incinerator dry. That's the top tip today, kids.
Is that what you had done?
Anyway, fixed it. Put it back in, reinstalled, no leaks, just in time to watch The Secret Life of Lighthouses.
And does the laundry now stink?
No. Well, that's a Helen concern. I'm
the man. It all stops with me. Laundry, not so much. I see.
Very smug today.
Yeah, that's right. Helen, where's the laundry? I've got to do some work.
What is this room you call laundry? And what are these white box things in here? What do they do?
They make Christmas gifts,
What
Heidi.
magical appliances are these? Tell me all about them. You're well?
I'm very well, thank
Good.
you.
Well, we've got an action-packed show today. Nile Rodgers from Chic will be joining us.
He is a musical genius. He has produced or written or performed nearly every song you know?
I imagine every song that we play on this radio station has Nile Rodgers had his fingerprints.
Shut up your face for one.
I would say, even if we put this on right now while you ask question one.
In what state would you find the Gold Coast?
Jam Nation. WSFM. Hello, it's Jonesy and Amanda. I feel the need for speed.
Look, just buy it after the show like you normally do.
Hello there, it's Jonesy and Amanda. We are into the Magnificent Seven.
We are.
There are 7 questions. Can you go all the way and answer all 7 questions correctly? If you do that, Amanda will say...
Do you need a Band-Aid for that? You do have some sort of manky bit on your finger from Jonesy V. Incinerator. Love that
actually,
film.
That started when I was fixing the tail light of my son's car.
I'm sorry I asked.
And the light bulb fell down into the rear portion of the car, and I was trying to fish it out.
Brendan, it's early. We're all trying to stay awake.
Okay, well, you asked me. You can't.
I didn't expect an answer.
That's a problem in society today, Anthony of Freshwater.
We're all rhetorical. Hello, Anthony. How are you?
Yeah, not bad. Yourself?
Very well, thank you. Question 1. In what state would you find the Gold Coast? A drunken state most of the time.
Queensland.
Queensland.
One of the most memorable slogans of the 20th century, "A diamond is forever," was made by which company, Anthony?
A diamond is forever.
Yeah, think of a big diamond company. They came up with that slogan. What name a big diamond company?
Not Pandora.
No. Here's a clue. Just in terms of the answer, you were on these on the weekend.
Mark is in Cranebrook. You know, you don't give the clue before Mark.
Hello, Mark.
You might know.
I even missed that clue.
No, don't give the clue.
I won't give the clue. The question was
he
this.
hasn't even heard the question.
The question was, "A diamond is forever" was a slogan made by which company?
Tiffany's?
No, not Tiffany's.
So now you could have given him the clue. So you'd be terrible on Tipping Point.
Well, I have watched it,
that's
which is more than you have.
That's why they said no to you. They went with the tennis guy. It's outrageous, by the way, but I've moved on.
Have you? Doesn't sound like it.
Really?
And I didn't even apply. So
well, neither did
they haven't
I.
moved on from me. Thank you.
One of the most memorable slogans of the 20th century.
See, that's why you won't get it. One of the most big ones. If you're going to stab me, I'll stab you right back.
One of the most memorable slogans of the 20th century, "A diamond is forever," was made by which company?
Oh, what a shame. You've double manked it. Give us a call.
Jonesy and Amanda.
Jam Nation.
Podcast.
We have the Magnificent Seven for you, and we're up to question 2.
It's going to Glenn in Shelley Beach. Hi, Glenn.
Hey, guys. Hey, Amanda. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you. One of the most memorable slogans of the 20th century, "A diamond is forever," was made by which company?
I think it's De Beers.
De Beers. Jonesy was on De Beers many times in recent weeks with my son, just when he was there supporting me at Theatre Sports.
You know, really.
Let's get on to question 3.
Let's
riff-raff.
play riff-raff.
Any old riff-raff backstage.
Oh, riff-raff everywhere.
Got you, I understand. Got to keep out the riff-raff.
Glenn,
Yep.
what song has this riff? Sorry, Glenn.
Sorry, Glenn.
Ron's in Helensburgh.
Hello, Ron. Have a listen to the riff.
Is it tonight?
What's the song?
Is it In Excess? I Need You Tonight?
Yes, it is.
I need you tonight.
What about the song, Ron?
Let's get on to question 4. Which John Wick chapter, meaning film, features the most kills? This is delightful. A, Chapter 2, B, Chapter 3, or C, Chapter 4? Which one has the most kills in John Wick?
C?
Yeah.
Chapter 4?
In the very first John Wick movie, there were 77 kills. In Chapter 4, there's 140. Apparently, a kill happens on average every 1 minute and 20 seconds.
You'll be getting around to watching that on the weekend,
I'm
imagine,
sure I
Amanda?
will. It's just up my alley.
What animal is on the 20-cent coin there, Ron?
Oh, 20 cent coin. Is it a platypus?
Yes, it is. Question 6. What's this a recipe for? Place peeled pumpkin, onion, garlic, stock and water in a pot. Boil rapidly until the pumpkin is tender. Blend until smooth, then add either milk or cream. What's that a recipe for?
Is it pumpkin soup?
Yes, it is.
Anyone can make pumpkin soup, really. Johnny No Chef could make pumpkin soup.
Johnny No Chef. I've been to his restaurant many times.
Easily, you can't make up pumpkin soup. Who is the governor of the RBA?
I have no idea, sorry.
Oh.
Sorry, Ron. We'll go
Gets
to
around a bit.
Sam in Cobbity. There's a big announcement being made today about the interest rates. Hello, Sam. Do you know who is the governor of the RBA?
Is it Rob?
No.
Oh,
what'd you say at the end, Sam?
Philip Lowe.
Philip Lowe, not Rob Lowe.
That's right.
Imagine if Rob Lowe was the governor of the RBA. I'd be glued to the screen.
He'd be a hunky governor, wouldn't he? Congratulations to you, Sam. It's all coming your way. The Jam Pack, it's all for you. 2 tickets to the big four-wheel drive and adventure show, Eastern Creek, September 8 to 10. Tickets at 4wdshow.com.au. You'll see Amanda there, locking the hubs.
I don't even know what that is, but I'll be there.
You love forward driving. A $200 voucher to Lone Star. Devour the taste of Texas at Lone Star Rib House and Brews. Tender ribs, juicy steaks, and so much more. And Jonesy tomato character, choose for the colouring, and some Staedtler pencils. Sam, is there anything you'd like to add to any of this?
Yeah, can I just say a cheerio out to a mate of mine?
Of course you can.
Happy 60th to John, the store man pal.
The store man pal?
He loves the store man, the mascot. The ball of lightning that runs out. He's in love with him.
The store
man.
Is
he?
Is he? Why
and maybe for his birthday, you should be arranging
the store man.
A rendezvous between the mascot.
I thought you were saying the store man.
Yeah, I thought he worked in a store with him.
The store man.
Yeah.
What does the store man look like?
Well, he's got a little thunderbolt thing, hasn't he?
Yeah, he's got a bolt of lightning on his shirt and he runs out.
And he's got
mascot ever.
Has he got real muscles or the?
He's fake.
Don't shoot down.
I'm looking at a picture of him now.
Yeah,
Did you say he's the worst mascot ever, Sam?
Yeah, I reckon he is.
Yeah.
And yet your friend loves him.
Yeah, I know, but what do you think, Jonesy? What's your opinion?
Well, yeah, I'm looking at him. There was another one. Wasn't there someone else? I remember Stanley Steeler from the Illawarra Steelers, which was just a guy in a motorcycle helmet. And then there was another one from the Gold Coast. Oh, Captain someone.
Captain Meter Maid?
No, I can't remember. But yeah, he's
not going to that much effort, is he, this one?
No, he's just put on a suit.
Well, maybe someone can arrange, a visit from the storm man for your mate.
Yeah.
For his birthday.
Do you think Rob would appreciate that, Sam?
Yeah, he would.
I think we've razzed Rob enough. Happy 60th, mate. Good on you, Sam. Thank you for that.
Jonesy and Amanda.
Jam Nation.
Podcast.
You ready to rock? We're ready to roll. Good evening, Duxbury.
All right, I'm going to flick through the Germanator, a big book of musical facts. Good. On this day in 1998, Aerosmith released their hit single, Don't Want to Miss a Thing. The song was written by Diane Warren, but she actually wrote the song with Celine Dion in mind. She said the inspiration came from an interview she saw with Barbra Streisand and her husband James Brolin. He said he doesn't like to fall asleep out of fear of missing her. Oh. That's see, men go, oh.
What a PS artist.
Diane.
So let's just unpack this. He doesn't want to sleep at all because he's going to miss his wife.
Don't take it so literally. It's a romantic sentence that doesn't have to be, he's not prying his eyes open with toothpicks so he doesn't miss
like
her.
In Clockwork Orange.
No, he's not doing that. Diane was surprised when she found out that Aerosmith were the ones who were going to record the track, but all that changed when she met up with Steven Tyler, the lead singer. This is a quote from her. She said, I was sitting at the piano with him, teaching him the song, and just having chills all over my body as I heard the song come to life. So here we are. This song is 50 years old.
No.
That's what it says here.
No.
It says here 50 years on, 10 world tours. Has the band been together 50 years?
Oh, the band has been together for 50 years. Probably
yes,
more.
actually, that's true.
Yes.
50 years on, 10 world tours, playing for over 100 million fans. Aerosmith have just kicked off their last tour called Peace Out. So here they are with the song that really made it big for them.
Great song.
Jam Nation.
Financial markets are overwhelmingly confident. This is good news. You want good news, don't you? Mm-hmm. We're tired of bad news. that the Reserve Bank Governor, Philip Lowe, will use his final board meeting to leave the cash rate unchanged for a third month at 4.1%.
That's what's being predicted, but it's coming down today, isn't it, the big info?
Yeah, and I want to backfill here because he's overseen 29 consecutive board meetings, and that's left interest rates as one thing. It hasn't changed at all, but all of a sudden he puts a few up and everyone goes, hey. He's going, well, it's not me.
No, but at the same time, I think Australians were kind of promised that wasn't going to happen, and a lot of families are in bad financial straits because of it.
Of course.
It's a lot of boardroom pastries he's consumed in his career.
Who eats boardroom pastries? I've got no time.
I don't like them, but a lot of people do like them.
Sandwiches? Yes.
Fruit plates? Yes.
No, don't waste my time with fruit.
I think the bakery goods, not for me.
Just let that be known when we become
board members
of the RBA. This is the last one for Philip. The Channel 10 News tried to tease some further details out of him.
Dr. Lowe, any surprises for us tomorrow?
Philip was having none of that.
He said nothing.
I was a bit disappointed. I would have liked to have heard something.
Dr. Lowe, any surprises for us tomorrow?
Catch me outside. How about that?
There could be other things.
Dr. Lowe, any surprises for us tomorrow?
And I would have gotten away with it too if it weren't for you meddling kids.
What about this one?
Dr. Lowe, any surprises for us tomorrow?
You are 16, going on 17.
And he hasn't even mentioned the baked goods.
Jonesy and Amanda's
Jam Nation
Podcast.
I didn't even know he was unwell, but Steve Harwell from Smash Mouth, the lead singer, has died. He was only 56.
Yes, his death was announced by his manager yesterday. He said that he passed peacefully and comfortably. I mean, he said, and this is true, that he loved to perform. He lived 100% full throttle, burning brightly across the universe before burning out.
He had a bit of a battle with the bottle, didn't he?
Well, he said he was suffering from liver failure, and they've said he faced, well, this is what we know, he faced numerous other health issues in recent years. In 2013, he was diagnosed with cardiomyopathy, heart disease, and a neurological disorder called acute Wernicke encephalopathy, which affected his speech and memory, and also, yes, it said he suffered from alcoholism, so he's battling a lot.
And they weren't just all about All-Star. You remember All-Star was at the start of Shrek, and that became a huge hit. The kids love All-Star. It's right in the wheelhouse of Gem Y Rye.
I love it.
Yeah, so look at him. That's the happiest I've ever seen.
And also the saddest. You were quite upset this morning at this news.
He's having a vigil as we speak. But they weren't just All-Star. They had other songs like Walking on the Sun. That was a good song. What about Can't Get Enough of You, Baby? I can't get enough of you, baby. Great song. I'm a Believer. Ron Shrek as well. He was a little bit controversial as well, wasn't he, in his life? Because remember, he got in trouble on stage in 2015. Remember, he was abusing the crowd. Someone was throwing bread at him. Remember that?
You throw one more piece of shit on stage, I'm going to come find your ass. I'm going to beat your ass, whoever you are out there, okay? You want to be a badass?
I think you raised one of your beeps in the wrong place there.
Come on stage. Come on stage, badass. Come on. I will tell you right now, I will beat out of you, okay? You're a bitch.
You know, I think you're beeping the wrong words.
I just think...
Also, he's passed away. Do you need to play that bit?
No, probably not, but it's just history.
Okay? Come on, somebody throw one more thing.
You invade Poland once and everyone gives you a hard time.
Can I just say, if you're a performer, never incite the crowd to throw stuff at you. Never say, I'll throw one more thing at me. Never do that.
But he was unwell.
But of course, but if you're a performer, I'm just saying, if you're an upcoming performer and you're on stage, they could be throwing anvils at you. You've just got to accept it. That's rock and roll, baby.
Yeah. Says you, who someone says, hey, Jones, you're an idiot. And suddenly you launch.
And don't throw bread at me because I'm avoiding carbs.
Not very well. Oh, that was a joke. That was just a joke.
So we should play a song from Smash Mouth.
As you said, he's had all those the Smash Mouth's had all those incredible songs. What are you going to play?
Let's put on All-Star.
Sure.
Jam
Nation.
We're doing a gram right now.
Who want some free money?
Instant.
Coin. Cash.
Moolah.
I like the sound of that.
Jonesy and Amanda's
Instagram.
What's this called, love? Instagram. You've got 10 questions, 60 seconds on the clock. You could pass if you don't know an answer. We'll come back to that question if time permits. If you get all the questions right, $1,000. We've been here many, many times before.
Yeah, and you can walk away with $1,000.
If you want to.
But if you'd like to answer a bonus question, you can play double or nothing.
Yeah, we put on the tempting pants, and that's when it gets really exciting. Nicole's in Penrith.
Hello, Nicole.
Good morning. How are you?
Very well, thank you. 10 questions, 60 seconds. As we always say, if you're not sure, say pass, because we usually have time to come back, all right?
Okay, sounds good.
All right, Nicole, good luck, because here we go. Question number 1. What does AFL stand for?
Australian Football League.
Question 2. Who won the Gold Logie earlier this year?
Sonia Kruger.
Question 3. What is a Hills hoist?
Clothesline.
Question 4. On a body, where would you find the septum?
Pass.
Question 5. What's the name of the volcano that destroyed Pompeii?
Pass.
Question 6. Jared Rebecki is a character from which TV show?
Pass.
Question 7. Which popular festival recently had people trapped due to flooding?
The Burning Man.
Question 8. What animal does mutton come from?
Lamb.
Oh, no. It's a sheep.
Comes from a sheep.
Nicole.
A lamb is a lamb is a
Mutton
younger
dressed
one.
as lamb.
Yeah.
Oh, plops, I'm sorry. Easy mistake to make, but no, it was a sheep. You find the septum in the nose.
In the nose, yeah.
What volcano destroyed
Do you know
Pompeii?
this?
I don't know that.
Mount Vesuvius.
Okay.
And Jared Rebecki is from Neighbours, otherwise known as Toadie.
Okay, there you go.
Nicole, $100 to be getting on with, and thank you.
That's awesome. Thank you. Have
Good
a
on you,
day.
Nicole. You too.
Jonesy and Amanda. Jam Nation.
Yesterday, I mean, Liam's home for a couple of days. He came down for Father's Day from Newcastle, and he's here for a few days. And when I went home yesterday, he and Harley were taking down,
Oh, you're not going to cry over this, are you?
yeah, I am. And I did. We're taking down the basketball hoop that's attached to the front of our house.
Oh, that old thing out the front of your house.
The kids have spent hours playing basketball at that place, just in front of the house in the driveway, playing basketball for years. But the imagery of it coming down just said to me, there are no children that live in this house anymore.
Oh, okay. Well, there could be grandchildren.
But this is let me just tell you what the emotion is. And you've probably felt it too in your own life. You know, sometimes, the passage of time passes, and sometimes it flows like a river and you don't notice it so much. And then occasionally there are markers like this where you go, the children are moving through different phases. None of them live at home anymore. And a big symbol of that hit me in the face yesterday, that the basketball hoop was coming down.
Did it fall down?
It was getting, water had gone in behind it and it was starting to rot. And even Liam appreciated, he said, or maybe Harley had told him, because Harley and I have been speaking about this for a few weeks. And I said, please, I don't want that to come down. And he was worried it would drop on our cars or any of that stuff. I said, I don't care. Just please, can we just keep it there? Just pretend that moment in time is still there. Oh, and anyway, it happened yesterday. And even Liam said, it's probably hard for you to see this go.
Oh, that is sad. Having said that, though, when you've got a basketball ring in the front of your house, so doesn't it invite other people to just come along? Like some old Darrow could just come along and throw the ball.
Yeah, some kid, I'd be having an afternoon sleep upstairs and some random child would be throwing a thing into the hoop. But that's part of a community. I liked that, actually.
Really?
I liked that because I just felt that we've got a house that other kids are sharing. So anyway, that brought me up short yesterday.
Yeah. So I'm a man and I'm different. Men and women are wired differently. When my daughter grew up and didn't need that stupid trampoline anymore, one of the greatest things in the world was when I got rid of it. That was the greatest thing in the world.
Well, that does take up a big space.
Yeah, it takes up the whole backyard.
But when you dismantled it, did you have a moment of remembering the memories of her jumping up and down in the trampoline?
Same goes with the guinea pig hutch and the rabbit hutch.
You didn't have a single kick in the heart of, wow, the kids are moving on.
No. Out you go. Good. Go on.
Maybe that's because she was living at home until recently. Would you have felt different if she didn't live at home anymore?
No, probably not. No, man, we're just we're pragmatic. It doesn't mean we love our kids any less.
Of course not. I appreciate that.
You just see the stuff go down.
It's not about that. It's about
that basketball hoop. I would have thought, oh man, look at it. It's got it's delaminated.
Which is what Harley was thinking.
Yeah, well, he's a man. He gets it. He gets it. That's what happens.
The tribal drum is going to beat for I can't bring myself to get rid of ... And the cats in the cradle and the silver spoon. Oh, you are harsh. Oh, you are so harsh. So we're not really looking for stories of bunny rugs and things like that. It's big stuff. It's the big stuff that you kind of still live with because you can't bring yourself to throw it out.
To show that I'm not a hard-hearted man. I was driving past a place that had been completely bulldozed the other day. Nothing, not a skerrick of what that house was. And up the back was a little cubby house. Oh. Just sitting there, a little cubby house, a little slide.
That's Sydney real estate. Someone was living in that. Studio apartment.
It's just sad. Give us a call, 13 WSFM, if you're the man of the match. What about this Carry-On Pro suitcase?
These suitcases are incredible.
Made by July. So good.
It's got a front pocket that protects all your stuff. It's got an ejectable power bank so you can charge your phone. Brilliant.
You can put all your kids' stuff in it as they move on out of the house.
Put your tears in it, Brendan.
Jam Nation.
The tribal drum is beating. I can't bring myself to get rid of it.
And the cats in the cradle and the silver spoon.
I can.
Yeah, a basketball hoop came down from the front of our house yesterday, and it just brought home to me that my children don't live at home anymore.
They're around. It's a new chapter.
I know it is, but there are certain moments where it hits you that you're no longer a house of children.
But that backboard's made of chipboard, and it looks terrible. Your house looks like one of those Darrow houses in the street. Remember, you get the house, you want the best house in the street. Yours is like the house where everyone goes, the old Keller property down the end of the road there. Kids, keep away from that.
Well,
Old Lady Keller will come out and yell at you for playing with the basketball hoop.
I just feel sad. That's how I feel.
That's fair enough. But Harley, how did he feel?
He felt it was time to get rid of it and was very happy to do so.
And this is man-woman stuff.
Helen has joined us. Hello, Helen. What can't you get rid of?
Look, there's a lamp. We moved to Queensland and it's a lamp that the boys hate. My husband hates it, but ugly, to be honest. Mm. But to me, my dad made it, and it's about 50 years old. And so it was coming with me. I put it in the car. He took it out of the car. This went back and forward. I actually ended up hiding it until he got here and he realised the lamp was with us. It's here, and it's just one of those things I can't let go. And it's also, my dad made a lot of bookcases and furniture in that really old dark wood. Oh. And my husband just said, you've got to get rid of it. You've got to let go. It's out of date. It goes with nothing. So that was like a red flag. I just got out the tools. I kept the shell. I just sanded it all back. I've redone them to make it fit in with our lifestyle now. Mm. And it just, I can't let go of it.
And with the lamp, is the lamp on big in display, or does your family just put up with it being on show?
It's as soon as you enter the house, it's there in your face, and I've adapted it. I've actually put a nice new shade on it, but the shell of it, I have not touched it. I have not painted it. It's exactly how my dad did it.
And does it look like anything? What does the lamp look like? What sort of style is it?
It's actually made out of it looks like a pump well. So the handle to turn it on is the pump.
Yep.
But my husband's technical term is it's really butt ugly.
Oh.
Yeah, it's the old pump well,
Yeah, but these are the things you can't get rid of. Yeah. Yes, I understand that. Thank you, Helen.
Good on you. 13 WSFM. Coming up, more of your calls. Give us a call. Also joining us, Michael Hooper, Axe Superstar.
Well, shock omission.
A shock omission. Does he want to be known as Axe Superstar?
Well, a shock omission that he's no longer in the Wallabies. But, look, let's just say it. He is now going to be a commentator for the World Cup for Stan. So he's joining us to talk about all that.
When life gives you lemons, you become a commentator.
Squeeze them in your eyes.
Jonesy and Amanda.
Jam Nation Podcast.
Are you ready to go?
Let's go. Go.
You're a go for landing.
Let's go, you dumb idiots.
There's a basketball hoop that's been attached to the front of our house probably for 10 years? No, it would
10
be
years.
longer than that. Maybe 10 years.
Mm-hmm.
And Harley had wanted to take it down because it was rotting at the back of it. Neither of our children live at home anymore.
Well, it's made of chipboard. Those things don't last forever.
Well, I just said, can we not take it down? But I came home yesterday and Liam's home for a few days and he and Harley were taking it down. And it was a heartbreaking moment. It's a great moment. It's a privileged to feel this kind of sad because the boys are great and they're moving on to great things. But it really struck me that there are some markers that remind you of the passing of time.
True.
And this was one of them for me.
Yeah. It's a different world for men and women, I think.
Yeah, you just said you wanted to get rid of stuff.
Not at all. You remember the tree house at my old place?
The Tetanus 2000?
The one that I built up in the backyard.
Even
and people
mountain
complained.
goats were scared to get
They
up
said
there.
it was a little bit too high. I said, come on, 10 feet.
And you said the
It was
edges
10 feet.
edges were a little sharp too on the slide.
The slide was a bit steep. But what I'm saying is I could never have pulled that tree house down, and then we moved out of the house. So for all I know, it's still there. So that's good. That's in my mind.
It's
still
in
there.
your mind that it's still there. So you're not completely hard.
But when the trampoline went, I was happy to see that
you
leaf
said
collector
you're happy
go.
to kick the guinea pigs out.
Oh, the guinea pig, the rabbit hutch, the bird cages, the fish tanky thing.
Yeah, well, you know how you got rid of that. Just kill them all off.
You know, you paint a terrible picture of it.
Tribal drum is beating for I can't bring myself to get rid of ...
Get the cats in the cradle and the shoe.
But I can. Sharon's with us.
Hello, Sharon. What can't you get rid of?
Good morning, guys. It's not me. It's actually my dad. Mum passed away 3 years ago, and her armchair is still there, and her slippers are sitting in exactly the same spot as if she had them on, and he will not let you move them.
Oh,
and when visitors walk in the door, they say, "Hi, Elle, how you going?"
Oh, that's all right. That's good.
Oh, that's hard. How do you feel when you walk in and see your mum's slippers just sitting there in front of the chair?
Yeah, it's hard some days. Yeah, got to admit that. But, yeah, he still turns around and talks to her. He sits in his armchair, he turns around and talks to her. But, yeah, he won't let anybody pick the slippers up and throw them away. They're there forever. They're there until Dad goes.
Yeah. See, there are some things that are the markers that you just think, I'm not ready to move on from this yet. Oh, it's big stuff, isn't it? Small, like a pair of slippers, a basketball hoop.
Yeah.
But they're big things.
What about all the things around here? What if I leave? Will you remember me?
Sorry? Have you seen today's email? Frog march from the building at lunchtime.
Jonesy and Amanda.
Jam Nation podcast.
Let's get on down to the Jonesy and Amanda Arms for the pub test. Today, mushrooms. Do they pass the pub test?
Since the suspected poisoning with the death cap mushrooms, mushroom sales across the board are down by up to 10%. You may have heard that on our news this morning. And I feel for mushroom producers because the death cap mushroom is a very specific wild growing mushroom. And the CEO of Buller Park, Australia's largest organic mushroom farm, has said that it's actually impossible for a death cap mushroom to find its way into the button mushroom supply chain and the kind of mushrooms that we buy at our supermarkets.
What does the death cap mushroom look like?
I think it's symbiotic. It needs a tree to grow on.
Oh, so it comes out of a tree.
So we know that that's the big daddy of the worst ones you can have. I was at the shop the other day. I like mushrooms.
Yep.
But there was a whole gaggle of exotic-looking mushrooms. And I must say, I thought, I'm not going to buy those today.
Well, the king
I'll
oyster
stick to the
and
ones
the
I know.
shiitake, they all look...
And the enoki.
The enoki mushroom.
Yes, and I feel bad for the mushroom growers, but I would avoid the unusual-looking ones at the moment.
I've doubled down. I'm having mushrooms in everything.
Are you?
Yeah.
Actually, I noticed there's a mushroom recipe in the good food section of the
What
paper
have they got in
today.
there?
Steak with warm Asian mushroom salad.
What about the kill your in-laws soup?
Allegedly.
I love them. I love mushrooms. They're great. They've
So
got
it
the
hasn't
umami flavour.
I know why we love them, but has it stopped you buying them in recent times?
When I was a kid, I was told by my granddad, do not eat mushrooms that you find in the field because they could kill you. And that was it.
The woman at the centre of this story
Or
has
you hallucinate.
said that she purchased them, which is why people are anxious.
Of course.
That she didn't say, I went foraging, I purchased them, but
she still hasn't been able to identify the store.
No,
that she bought
that's
them for
exactly right.
In Melbourne,
that's
some
exactly
Chinese
right.
store.
So this is like when the strawberry needle drama
Yeah.
and people stopped buying strawberries, but we have no reason to fear with these mushrooms, and yet people are still not buying mushrooms at the moment.
What do you think?
Mushrooms, do they pass the pub test?
Jam Nation.
World in Union, there's Kiri Takanawa. This man's known as rugby's most experienced Wallabies captain, but what can only be described as a cruel twist of fate and bad timing, Michael Hooper was injured before the squad selections for the Rugby World Cup and didn't make it through, controversially. Good news, though. He's been announced that he's joining Stan's commentator team for the coverage. Michael, hello.
It's a big deal.
Good morning, Jonesy. Good morning, Amanda. How are you doing?
We're
Great,
doing very
Michael.
well.
When life gives you lemons, you become a commentator.
Oh, mate, it's the other side of the fence. You want to never say never, but giving it a go and wanting to be involved in some aspects. So I'm really excited.
It must have been hard news. I mean, when your calf goes and all of that, and we were hoping you'd be in the squad just because of the incredible work you've done with the Wallabies and what you bring to that team in terms of, camaraderie and spiritual leadership. It must have been very hard to get that news.
Oh, of course, I was disappointed. This was my final year of my contract. Really had been a bit of a sort of pinnacle of where my career would be and finishing up on that note. But, hey, I've been on the right side of the stick a lot with selection and being involved in teams, and it wasn't to be this time. So, I've had the whole grieving period, and coming out the other side, and now it's sort of turning into excitement to watch it all kick off and trying to stay fit secretly. So, if there's a chance, I might be there.
Obviously, it's a very different skill set. You're a really good talker, but how will it be being a commentator? How are you practicing for that?
I'm trying to get some tips off people that have done it and done it well. I think it's easy when you're in it. You can see it through your own two eyes. You're playing, you get to compete, and you get to actually have a hand on what's actually going on. With this, it's very much analytical. Step back and try and view it without watching sort of how you can break another team down or what the opposition are trying to do, and how you can then influence it. It's going to be a challenge, but I'm excited. It's going to be tough though.
You got to get a bit of the Gordon Bray Campese. That's what you got to do.
He hasn't played for some time.
That's
Gordon
the only
Bray.
No, Campese. No, but that's what he used to say. Campese. So you got to get that. That's what you got to do.
I need a tagline, do I?
You need a tagline. You got to get a bit of a tagline going there.
Are the other players nervous because they know you can spill the tea in the commentary box? Give us the goss.
Yeah. You know what? I've given so much, I won't swear, but attitude towards commentators in my time, so I've got to tread really carefully, hey? So, look, I mean, from being a player, you know how much hard work and effort goes in, and that's, every guy and every player is going to bring that over at this World Cup, but trying to get it right between being critical and also constructive, and then also just enjoying what's going on the field and, the great atmosphere that a World Cup brings.
Because it could be a forum for you just to slag off your teammates. Just sit there, well, he was...
Now look at the size of his bum.
He's put on a bit of weight, hasn't he? What's he swallowed his sheep?
Oh, God, I'll lose all my friends then, so maybe not.
How do you think Australia's going to go?
I think it is probably the most competitive World Cup going in. All the results in the last handful of weeks and months has really thrown, cat amongst the pigeons in what's going to be a really good contest. Usually you're going in and there's 3 teams that can win it. Right now, there's 8. And that's what's making this contest so exciting. In terms of the Wallabies, we haven't had a good run, no question, into this year. But what I do know about the guys being involved in some aspect and where it's going is how hard they've been training. So, maybe there's been a little bit of a fatigue factor going into the games, but this is what matters, right? You can ride off this year if you take home the World Cup and to have a really good performance here. So I know that's what Eddie and his coaching staff have been aiming for, and the players are quietly confident that they're going in the right direction.
That's good. And maybe when you're commentating, you say, look, if I was out there on the field, it's all care, no responsibility, really. Well, we could have won if I was out there, but my calf. And that could be a thing.
Well, I definitely won't be getting a call up if I have an attitude like that. So.
That's right. You'll be put in an Uber sent home from France.
Because
Eddie's new, isn't he? So you got to sort of suck up to Eddie a bit as well. There's that other thing.
Look, I think Eddie appreciates, real talk, I guess, in no other way of saying it. So he wouldn't appreciate if the team is going well, me slagging them off like you mentioned, or if the team's going poorly, just to say how good they are, because that's an illusion as well. So I think he'll just expect what's actually going on to be called.
Maybe you should just yell out, Campese!
When in doubt, I'll yell out Campese.
Campese! No, you got to get her a Campese. It's like something's happening when it hasn't happened. Watch all the action from Rugby World Cup on the home of rugby, Stan Sport. Every match ad-free, live and on demand, beginning this Saturday, and you will see the start of Michael Hooper's commentary career.
We're excited, Michael. Good luck. It's great.
Good luck.
No, I really appreciate it, guys. Thanks a lot for your time.
Thanks, Michael.
Michael Hooper there.
Jonesy and Amanda. Jam Nation.
Podcast.
We're not gonna take it.
I want you to get up right now.
I feel like I'm taking crazy pills.
Go to your windows, open them, and stick your head out and yell, I'm as mad as hell. I'm not gonna take this anymore.
Down to the Jonesy and Amanda Arms for the pub test today. Mushrooms, do they pass the pub test?
Supermarkets have said that their sales have dropped between 7 and 10% in the last few weeks. This is, of course, after the suspected poisoning of 3 people, deaths of 3 and terrible ailments to the 4th who's awaiting a liver transplant, I think. This is because of the death cap mushroom. Now, according to the CEO of Buller Park, Australia's largest organic mushroom farm, it is actually impossible for death cap mushrooms to mysteriously find their way into, for example, the button mushroom supply. The mushrooms that we buy in our supermarkets aren't foraged in forests. They're not cross-contaminated with any of that stuff. And this is hard for the mushroom growers. But I love mushrooms. And even in recent weeks, I've seen the exotic mushrooms at the supermarket. I haven't been buying any of them.
You've been balking?
I've been balking.
I've been leading into it. Give me more mushrooms.
Really?
Yeah, I love them. They're great.
Well, of course they're great, but you don't sort of, it's human nature to be a bit wary.
They say they're meat for vegetarians. No, I'm not even a vegetarian. I'm having meat and mushrooms.
Meat and meat.
I'm getting it all.
Mushrooms, they pass the pub test.
I love the mushroom juice. Don't worry about the mushrooms. The juices, I reckon they should can the juice. The juice of mushrooms is the best thing. Soak it up in the toast and the bread.
Listen, I don't go out in the bushes and try and find any sort of mushroom. Very good for they're full of vitamins.
Mushrooms, I don't pass the pub test. They're bland. I don't like their texture.
They sure do. You can't do without your mushrooms. You know with steak. What do you have with steak if you don't have mushrooms?
They definitely pass the pub test. You can have them on toast for breakfast. You can have them lunchtime and dinner time as well. Put the pan on and put it on quite a high heat. Then I spray a tiny bit of olive oil. Throw them in with a little bit of salt and a little bit of pepper, and away they go. Then I have them with my eggs. Beautiful.
And what if I wanted to bump off some pesky in-laws just asking for a friend, allegedly?
Allegedly.
Jonesy and Amanda. Jam Nation. Podcast.
Jem Rise just faffing around with the Zoom link for Niall Rogers. Is it going to be okay, mate?
I can't get it working.
He's
don't say that.
Big deal.
He is. Niall Rogers is an extraordinary musical guru. Mm-hmm. He, apart from, let's start with Chic. His band Chic. You know this. So he's a performer, but he's also been a producer for so many incredible performers.
Do you want some producing?
Give it to me.
His fingerprints are all over Sister Sledge.
Allegedly.
This is him. He's on the piano.
And producing.
Okay, what about Madonna? Material Girl.
All these careers he's shaped.
David Bowie. Where did David Bowie go when his career was in a lull? Where did he go?
To Niall Rogers.
David Bowie's seminal album.
Put on your red shoes and dance the blues.
Just saying. And I like saying seminal.
I've noticed.
You want modern stuff, though? Mm-hmm. What about Daft Punk?
She's up all night to the sun. I'm up all night to get some.
He is a genius.
He sat with those helmeted fools and just went, okay.
Okay, guys, you
Is
can't
what
even
you
drink
want?
coffee with that.
Hey, you want homegrown?
Yes. In excess too.
In excess.
Well, we better fix this Zoom because we're chatting to him next.
Jam Nation.
When it comes to big stars, they don't get much bigger than our next guest. He's a musical legend and producer who's worked with the likes of Madonna, David Bowie, Daft Punk, Diana Ross, to name just a few. He's the co-founder and guitarist of Chic, and he's here to announce they are touring Australia. I'm so thrilled. Niall Rogers, hello.
Hi there, how are you?
Well, I'm thrilled as well.
Oh, it's just...
Don't hog the thrill.
No, we're sharing the thrill. When you say, or when someone produces someone, what does it mean? For example, David Bowie, when you meet David, do you collaborate with him? Do you have a sense of the music he should be doing? How does it work?
So when I worked with David, that's a really good one to start with. He basically said to me that he wanted me to make a hit album, not a hit single, a hit album. And to me, what a hit album is an album that tells a complete story. That when you drop the needle on the first song, you love it. You love the next one. You love the next one. You love the next one. Turn it over. You love that one, that one, that one, that, and you get to the end. So to me, I've always looked at albums as the way filmmakers look at films. They have a beginning, a middle, and an end. So when he said that to me, I was sort of pretty thrilled because that gave me a blueprint in my mind what I would do. So to me, every song had to be catchy, sort of like Chic songs. Every song had to start with the hook. That's why, when we did Let's Dance, the big single from that record, I wanted the first words out of David's mouth to be "Let's Dance," as opposed to when we did, songs like "China Girl," which he whipped out on me when we finished. We had a great day of recording, and he said, "Nah, I'm thinking about adding this song to the album too." And he played "China Girl" for me that he did with Iggy Pop, and I was like, "Whoa, that doesn't sound like it belongs on our hit album." So I redid it, and I put in that intro. That dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee, which I thought was the most racist thing I could think of, other than going dee-dee-dee-dee.
Because, John, we still play China Girl, and it still stands up, but I've often wondered, is there a chance that it could be cancelled in today's culture, do you think?
I don't know. I mean, some things don't make sense to me because I think that song, even though I did that lick, it was really because I was afraid to talk to David, ask him about what the ideology of that song was. Because when I met David, I noticed that he had a tattoo on his right leg, I believe it was, and it was in kanji. And I was like, wow, what is that? And he said that was the Serenity Prayer written in kanji. And I was like, oh man, this dude is pretty dedicated. At that time, I was still drinking and doing drugs. And because the song was called China Girl, what most people didn't know, that China white was the slang for heroin, and girl was the slang for cocaine. So I thought the song was about speedballing, and I didn't want to talk to David about speedballing. I thought that I would give him the wrong impression as a producer and not respecting his sobriety. So I just concentrated on China.
This must be your unique gift. You can hear perfection. You can hear a hit in your head, which is with Chic as well. This is something that's never left you. What a rare gift.
Well, the thing is that every song that I've ever written is basically nonfiction. It's something that I see in real life or something that has happened, some incident, and I write about it in a way that comforts me. So take something that's a negative situation, like when we didn't get into Studio 54 to meet Grace Jones, who would have been the biggest star that had ever touched our universe at that time. And the guy slammed the door in our faces and told us to F off. We're like, whoa, wait a minute. No, we were invited by Miss Grace Jones. And anyway, we didn't get in. We went home. So this was 2 years before hip hop. We knew that profanity would certainly not get on the radio, even though we wrote this really cool song that went, God. God. Down. And my partner Bernard went, my man, this is happening. Come on, how are we going to get this on the radio? So, of course, with a little bit of nipping and tucking, we eventually wound up at Freak Out. And bingo. It was about a dance that we knew was happening at the time. And biggest selling single in the history of Atlantic Records.
Wow.
Man, it's always great to talk to you.
I wish we could talk to you forever.
And we're looking forward to your tickets to see you go on sale Thursday, September 7 from Ticketmaster. It's just always a treat to have you on the show. Niall Rogers, thank you for joining us.
See you in Australia.
Oh, thank you.
Jonesy and Amanda.
Jam Nation Podcast.
Coffee?
Coffee. I need coffee. Extra strong.
All I have is tequila and coffee liqueur.
Make it a double.
Alan Joyce retiring early. What do you think?
He's brought his retirement forward, as we just heard on the news.
2 months.
Do you think he's escaping, or do you think he's reading the room and thinking, I'm not wanted here?
I think a bit from column A and a bit from column B there. In other retirement news, what about Philip Lowe, the Reserve Bank governor? He's going to use his final board meeting to leave the cash rate unchanged for a third
that's what
month.
they're speculating.
That's what they're speculating. This is the last one for Philip. Channel 10 News tried to tease some further details out of him yesterday.
Dr. Lowe, any surprises for us tomorrow?
But he wasn't having it.
He said nothing.
I wish he'd said something like this.
Dr. Lowe, any surprises for us tomorrow?
Catch me outside. How about that?
He could have used his time better, couldn't he?
Good.
Dr. Lowe, any surprises for us tomorrow?
And I would have gotten away with it too. If it weren't for you meddling kids.
We could have had fun with him.
We could have.
Dr. Lowe, any surprises for us tomorrow?
You are 16, going on 17.
Well, we'll find out.
Here's the interest rate.
Yes, we'll find out today.
Jonesy and Amanda's Jam Nation
Podcast.
I went to the RMS yesterday. Roads and Maritime Services.
Roads and Maritime. So this is the RTA.
RTA.
The old
formerly known
RTA.
as the RTA. I got a letter that my licences were out of sync.
How many licences?
I got a few licences, different for different things.
Licence to thrill.
Well, that's, if you'd like to find out. Anyway.
No, I'm fine, thanks.
The problem was my boat licence doesn't sync up with my car licence.
Oh, no. What a dilemma.
And there was a 7-day discrepancy. So it would mean my boat licence would have to be 5 years and 7 days. And you'd think that'd be easy. But
Can
no.
I backpedal? Do you want them both at the same time,
Yes.
just so it's easy for your
that's what
memory
I'm
to
trying do.
remember when it's
Yeah,
happening?
because they're out by the aforementioned 7 days. The problem is I can't get a 5-year and 7-day licence because I'm too old. You used to be able to get the 10-year licence, remember that? As soon as you hit 50...
For a boat licence?
No, for a car and boat.
Right.
All licences. Now, when you hit 50... welcome to the party, pal. You can't get anything more than 5 years anymore in case you lose your marbles or something like that. So,
he said sympathetically.
So what I had to do, and the poor lady behind the counter, can I just do a shout out to the RMS? How good was the lady at the counter at the
They've
RMS
really
at
stepped
Miranda?
up, haven't they?
She was a gun.
Yeah.
And she said, I'm going to beat that. I said, look, can I make it easier? Is there anything I can do to make this journey for you easier?
Put your gun down, sir.
And she said, no, I've got this. She was typing away on the computer. It was like she was in, one of those movies where they're hacking stuff. And she's trying to get around it because what it meant was I have to get out of the system. I had to get this 5-year and 7-day licence. Anyway, she managed to do it. And all I had to do was pay for the 7 days of my driver's licence. So you know how much that cost?
So if you've got a driver's licence for 7 days?
I've got 5 years and 7 days, but to pay for that extra 7 days...
Oh, how much?
$1.
Really?
$1. So that's pretty good. You should have that, because your licence is a day-by-day proposition, isn't it?
I know. Every 7 days, let's reassess.
So, man, no, not this week.
They should make you do your eye test every 7 days.
So my eye test, can I talk about that for a minute?
Did you fake it?
Walked it in.
Did you?
Walked it in.
And she said, no, that it charts over here, Mr. Jones.
Walked it in.
Oh, because I've had my eyes lasered about might be 10 years ago, maybe longer than that. And towards the end, when I had to go for my eye test at the RTA, I'd cheat, to cover one eye, and I'd just open them really wide and sort of pretend I was just coughing and things like that. I had to cheat constantly.
Right.
And now I've got no problem.
As if it matters. Have you seen you drive?
I'm a good road hog.
Up on a roller coaster.
Jam Nation.
Everybody shout! Come on now, sing out! It's time for the Ghoulies get together.
For our favourite Ghoulie of the Year, there's $20,000 cash coming your way. What have we got?
We got...
I get my goodies. Mine is when I have a wee time in the morning, like 3 a.m. in the morning, then found out that the tissue paper already runs out from the dispenser, and then your partner will get upset that you did not clean the toilet bowl.
Oh.
There's a dispenser? What, he's got like a dispenser in there?
I
like
think,
a commercial
but
toilet?
if you go to the toilet at 3 or at midnight,
Yeah.
it's a different scenario because you don't have time to go and find new toilet paper to deal with
Well,
things.
if it's a midnight poo, it's a whole production. No.
You like music and everything, don't you?
Everyone's up.
Yeah, you've ruined Wicked for me.
It is. Everyone's up. You got to, it's just too much. It's too
I
much.
don't know how you do it.
What do you mean?
Don't you just go into a toilet and flush it?
Yeah, but then you've got to turn the light on. You've got to make sure that everything's hunky-dory.
What else?
What gets my ghoulies is people slamming car doors. It's such a simple thing, yet people seem to fail at it and slam the doors so hard that it lets people in Perth know that they're getting in my car.
That's true. My wife does that all the
Does
time.
she?
It's like she's buying the car. You know, when you test it to see if it's sound, I go, okay, it's okay.
Stop kicking our tyres.
Out with the bad and with the good, you can always download your Ghoulie via the iHeartRadio app. It's 3 to 9.
Our favourite caller, email, or Facebook friend wins a Carry On Pro suitcase. These are fantastic. July's Carry On Pro features a hard shell front pocket for protection, along with an ejectable power bank so you can stay on top of things while on the move. It is excellent.
A Jonesy demanded tea towel and 18th birthday keyring coming your way as well.
I had a sentimental moment at home yesterday. Harley, my husband, decided it was time to take down the basketball hoop. And often I know the passing of time, I know, but neither of our sons live at home anymore. And to me, it was such a symbol that our house doesn't have children in it anymore.
Well, let's bring it down the rest of your
hit me
house.
hard. It
Your
hit me
house
hard.
is the worst house on the best street.
I didn't care how it looked. Well, I did a little bit, but the emotional kick was hard. The tribal drum was beating for, I can't bring myself to throw out ...
And the cats in the cradle and the silver spoon.
You have no emotion. Here's Sharon from Cranbrook.
It's actually my dad. Mum passed away 3 years ago, and her armchair is still there, and her slippers are sitting in exactly the same spot as if she had them on, and he will not let you move them.
Oh,
and when visitors walk in the door, they say, "Hi, Elle, how you going?" He still turns around and talks to her. He sits in his armchair, he turns around and talks to her. But yeah, he won't let anybody pick the slippers up and throw them away.
Sounds like the chair. It's like she's been vaporised.
Well, that's one way to look at it. Life's hard sometimes, isn't it?
Righto, you two. That's enough.
Ugly Feels up next. We'll be back tonight for Jam Nation. We'll see you at 6.
Pile of ashes there. Good day to you.
Well, thank God that's over.
Goodbye. Goodbye. Wipe the tears, baby, tears from your eyes.
Catch Jonesy and Amanda's podcast on the iHeartRadio app or wherever you get your podcasts.
One swallow, drink your goodbye.
Jonesy and Amanda's Jam Nation podcast. Catch up on what you've missed on the free iHeartRadio app.